Say It Louder is brought to you by Valley Live, the ultimate destination for live sports, anytime, anywhere. Watch the action unfold and win rewards along the way. Download the free Valley Live app and start winning today.
Say It Louder right here on the Rally. Russell Dorsey, Brooke Fletcher, I'm Joshua Perry, and we're going to talk a little bit about Prime. This man, anytime he sees a mic, he has to say something into it. He was an elite athlete back in his day, a star in baseball and football, and he came out and said that baseball is the harder sport. It's harder than football. How do we feel? Do we agree?
I agree. Hitting a baseball with a bat is one of the even if we took it out of the realm of sports, it's really difficult to do, right? I think the average person would step into the batter's box against a guy throwing, let's say, average Major League fastball, 94, 95 miles an hour, and you are not making contact probably 100% of the time. But just to put it in a little bit more context, 17% of all players ever drafted get to the big leagues. It's very difficult. When you succeed 30% of the time in baseball, you end up in the Hall of Fame. 30% of the time having success, and that means you're a Hall of Famer. It's so mental. I think and it's not to take away from football, because I don't want to do that, because I don't want to be disparaging to players who've done it at the highest level. But I think it's so individualized in baseball, where you are on a team, but you are an individual. You are one of 9 guys out there, and it's not even just hitting. It's being good defensively. It's the mental aspect of the game. Brooke talks about it all the time with what you have to put yourself through to even compete on a daily basis, and not only get there, but to stay there. There's so many guys that when they're in the minor league, though, I can't do this anymore, before you even get to that highest level. So for all those reasons, I obviously have to say baseball. It's not just because I'm a baseball guy either, but I just think it's, when you really break it all down, it's so difficult to do.
I can't even swing a bat. I said that when we were talking about this morning. I cannot swing a bat. If somebody was pitching to me, I could not do that. It is not a skill I have. Not to mention, if you're in the outfield, you got to be able to track a ball. We always joke around about, guys who couldn't play wide receiver become defensive backs. Well, part of that is because they can't track a damn ball. A larger ball, mind you, they cannot track. You have to be a rotational athlete and also a linear athlete when you're playing baseball. Yeah. It is such a challenge. I love what he said here. There are things that I could not do. One thing I could do is I could run and I could hit a moving target that is a human, and I could hit it hard. What I can't do is I can't hit a target that's moving at me that's very small. When I'm trying to swing hard at it, I can't even hit a damn golf ball, and that thing is stationary. It's so difficult. I get what he's saying here.
Yeah, but I will say, but football, you got to I give you credit, especially. A lot of baseball players don't have the explosiveness, or they can't put their bodies through what you guys put your bodies through day in and day out, how physical football can be here. But the mental aspect, I think, with baseball is that my dad always said it's mainly a mental game. It's mental first, physical second, because there's so many games and you have to go in and day out. When you go 0 for 4 and then the next day you have to have a memory of like a goldfish. You have to be like, all right, it's a new day. I got to get out of the slump. I don't know what's going on with my swing, but I'm just going to try a bunch of different things. And then you could either make it better, or you could screw yourself and dig yourself in a deeper hole.
And to make it fun, let's take it out of the professional baseball. You know how many people that you probably know that can't throw a baseball?
Right.
Look at any first pitch in any ballpark any night.
Right.
90-something% of the time,
awful.
Flying over here, hitting the popcorn man in the 25th row. It's bad. And so just even holding a baseball, how to throw a baseball, how to throw it straight, it's wild.
And I know people will talk about the toughness of football players. I don't believe that to be a skill. I believe that to be a decision that we can all make, that I will stand out there and I will go through pain and I will allow myself to be hit and I will hit other people. That's a decision.
Mental toughness, though.
But that's not a skill, though. It's a decision when it comes down to it. There are so many more things that come down to skill, I think, when it comes to baseball, rather than being a big dude who can run a little bit and you say, I'm willing to tolerate pain. You're just a wild boy at that point. Yeah. That's the difference. All right.